Let's talk about whether you are likely to get detained at your adjustment of status interview at USCIS. So there's been a lot of talk amongst the private immigration lawyer groups where we discuss our experiences and give each other advice and strategy tips. And it's actually a pretty close-knit community of incredibly kind. I haven't met a group of more compassionate people in any other field of law. And it's one of the things that drew me to immigration law is just the tight-knit community of attorneys who really care about their clients. And a recent discussion was centered around whether or not people are having clients with clean cases detained at the adjustment of status interview, specifically marriage-based green card interviews. And the conclusion was that if you have a clean visa overstay. So let's say you entered on a B2 tourist visa or even a student visa, but the discussion was really about tourist visa overstays. And then you overstay, marry a US citizen, and you apply for adjustment of status. How risky is it to attend your interview? What are the chances that you'll be detained at your interview? A bunch of attorneys gave examples of clients getting detained at the interviews, but it turned out all of those cases had something about them that made them red flags. If it's a clean case and you have no criminal history, you have no serious history of immigration violations other than just overstaying your visa, if you've never applied for asylum before and gotten a removal order, it's just a straight up visa overstay, no criminal history whatsoever, we haven't seen any attorneys reporting back that their clients got detained at the adjustment of status interview. And we've had tons of adjustment of status interviews since Trump became president. And I've never to date, and this is in the middle of June 2025, had a client detained at any of these interviews. What I do is I prepare people for the interview, and then 99% of the time they attend the interview without me because they're prepared and it's a clean case. The attorneys who indicated that their clients had been detained, there was usually a criminal matter pending or a conviction that made them a priority, or the client had a deportation order and was attending an I-130 interview so that they could try to later reopen the deportation order and fix it. That's not a good idea right now. Don't attend these interviews if you have a removal order. Now, there have been rare instances and they're all over the news, and whenever people call me for a consultation, these are the 4 examples that they cite to where someone didn't have a criminal history and they just attended an interview. Like there was that guy in Vermont who attended his naturalization interview and got detained by ICE for political reasons. That's rare. I mean, it's possible. It happened. It literally happened. So it's possible. But the majority of people, the vast majority, like 99.9% of people who have no criminal history and they're just a straight visa overstay with no other violations whatsoever, either criminal or civil, probably have nothing to worry about. At least that's true in the middle of June 2025. So I know there's a lot of TikTok lawyers out there saying how you're at risk of getting detained at your interview and you have to hire an attorney to go to your interview with you. I disagree, but if I receive new information, I might change that opinion in the near future. So if you want to stay up to date with all the changes of immigration policy, be sure to subscribe. If you personally want to speak with me about some immigration matter and you want to go through your case personally, do a case-specific determination on what you're eligible for or what the best strategy is, we focus on family-based immigration and naturalization, although we also handle some removal defense litigation when the cases are strong and have a chance of success, especially. If you need any assistance, be sure to schedule a consultation. My information is in the video description below, and I'll see you guys next time for another video.